My name is Sheahon Zenger. I'm the Director of Athletics at the University of Kansas. I think that athletics is an educational arm of the institution for those 500 student athletes that we have. It's an extracurricular activity for them, but it's also an extracurricular activity for the other 30,000 students that we have. Something for them to participate in and kind of rally around. And then that certainly goes further to the staff, the faculty, the alumni, the external groups that we have. And so, having said all that, to some degree, it's a public relations arm of the institution also. Those studies prepared me to have an understanding of the measures that my colleagues went through in pursuing their own intellectual goals, and therefore really having a common ground with other faculty and staff on campus, and not just in teaching in the classroom, but particularly the research efforts that go on a daily basis for most of our faculty on this campus. Our role as the athletics department will never exceed the mission of this institution. We will always be within the mission of this institution. President at another institution that I once served at liked to refer to athletics as the front porch of the university. And if that's the case in this day and age, then I certainly would invite the faculty and the staff to put their furniture on that front porch and use our venues and resources as a place to sound the trumpet about our accolades that we're receiving in research and teaching and all the other components of university work. For me personally, I think what people will find over the years will be that some of my closest friends are typically faculty on any campus. It will be an informal relationship as much as anything, whereas we have the formal connections on the advisory board and other places such as that. There'll be informal relations that will certainly develop, I hope, over the next few weeks, months, and years. Very good ones, obviously, everything from impromptu meetings at games and just on the Hill. But I've had some fun moments when I've popped in my old School of Education and some other places where I enjoy just getting away from the office and spending time around the members of the academic community. The academic side of an institution has been a part of my life since I was a child. My parents were, or my father was a graduate student here in my earliest memories and spent time in Bailey Hall, have home videos of being around Bailey Hall back in the 1960s, and obviously my time back in Bailey Hall in the 1990s and even in Strong Hall are very important to me, but I would just say it's part of my very nature. I think it's part of the nature of a number of people in our department, and just look forward to forming strong relationships with folks on the Hill.